What do you think? Get in your heads. What do you guys think visualizing is? What do you think, Mayshawn? What were we doing when we were reading that story? And what was going on in our head while we were reading that story? What was happening in our head? What were we doing? Alex?
We were thinking about this story.
We were definitely thinking about the story. And what are we making in our head? Chardonnay?
Like making up all kinds of pictures in your head.
Exactly. We're making a picture in our head. That's that big word visualize means. Why does it help us to make a picture in our head when we read? Why does that help us? How does that help us? Tamara?
If you tell us to make a picture, we can look at it.
Okay, and how does that help us when we're reading a story, to be making a picture of our story in our head? How does that help us? Chardonnay?
By reading the words.
How does that help us read the words? You're right, it helps us read the words. How does it help us read the words? What are we doing when we're making a picture in our head? It helps us to learn, to understand, to think about our story, right? To recall important things that happen in our story. And it also helps us when we don't know a word to use clues from what we've read to figure out what that word is. So it's a really important strategy. All right, another strategy to help us read words that we're not sure what they are and to figure them out is rhyming. All right, to figure out rhyming patterns. So rhyming is another important strategy, and that's the strategy that we're going to work on today. So our target today is to read and write words with the AI and AY pattern. And what do we know that AI and AY say when we read them in words? What sound do they make? A, they say A, okay? So we're going to look for rhyming words that have the AI and AY pattern today. We want to be able to read and write them. So Austin, rhyming, I know that you love to read Dr. Seuss books, right? That's one of your favorite authors, and Dr. Seuss loves to rhyme. A lot of times that's why it's so fun to read Dr. Seuss books, because he has patterns all over his books. And so that really helps us to figure out words and what they are. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to do a making words activity with our letter boards. But today is a little different with our letter boards because we are only using these letters. All right, and these letters actually make a secret word that we're going to see if we can find out what they are. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to have you go to your seat when Alex rings the bell. But first I want you to get your pencil, your letter board, and your word workbook. So wait a second, Austin, you haven't heard the bell yet. What are the 3 things that you need? Chardonnay, your pencil, your letter board, and your word workbook. All right, Alex, go ring the bell. Think in your head what you're going to need. Your pencil, letter board, and word workbook. Austin, I have yours, bud. Go ahead and push the word workbooks to the middle and put your letter board in front of you. And I'll know you're ready to start. All right, open up your boards. The first word that I want you to make once you're to your seat is lid. Say it. Lid. Why is that not a good place to sit, Austin? Tell me, bud.
Because it's to the board.
Your back is to the board. You can't see it. Okay, so Tamara, why don't you sit right here? Lid. We're only using the letters that are at the bottom. Lid. Go ahead, Tamara. Tamara, why is that not a good place to sit? Tell me.
My back.
Your back is to the board, exactly. Lid. Good job, Mayshawn. Lid. Sound tap lid. O-I-D. What's the last sound in lid? Good job, Alex. All right, lid. Now we're going to see how changing just one sound in a word can change the whole word. So the next, I want you to change lid to hid. Change lid to hid. So spell lid for me. Perfect. Now change that one sound to hid, Tamara. All right. Spell hid for me, Alex.
H-I-D.
H-I-D. How should that word look? Where should the H be? Id. All right, now I want you to change that word to had. Change hid to had. Listen to the sound that changes. Hid, had. Hid, had. What sound changes? Id. Now sound tap had. Good. What sound changed, Jordan?
The A. I mean the I.
The I. What did the I change to?
A.
An A. Very good. All right, so our middle sound changed, our vowel sound. All right, now I would like you to change had to add. Add. Oh, I see. Mayshawn, what did you do to change had to add?
Take the H away.
Take the H away. You don't need that sound anymore. Can anyone tell me what add means? Add means? So now your hands are off your tiles. You're thinking in your head, what does add mean? All right, Austin, what does add mean? What do you think of when you hear the word add?
Like you're adding something.
Okay, so he's thinking of the add that you hear in math. But guess what? This word is a homophone. That means that it can be spelled different ways. So add, you're thinking of A-D-D. Add. That sounds the same, but it's actually spelled differently. Add is what we do when we put two or more numbers together in math. We add them. But if you just have AD, that's actually a different word. Alex, do you know what add, what this add is? That's the same thing that Austin was talking about. Ad is actually like a newspaper ad. It's a short way to say advertisement. So maybe you see an ad for your favorite cereal in the newspaper, or something that's being advertised. All right, what could you see an ad for in the newspaper, Jordan? What could you see an ad for?
A dog.
A dog for sale, maybe? Okay, good. So that word actually has a couple different ways to spell it, to make different words. The next word I want you to make is aid. So change that spelling to say aid. Aid. Oh, look at this pattern. What pattern do we have in aid? How do we change that to say aid? We hear long A in the beginning. Aid. What do you think? Austin?
You changed the Y. I mean, not the Y. You add I to it.
You do.
And move the D to it.
So we see that long A can be spelled A-I and A-Y. So how did you know this was A-I and not A-Y, Austin?
Because
How did you know? You're so smart. How did you know that A-I went here and not A-Y?
because
You got it, bud. How do you know that A-I goes there? Where do you see the A sound? Is it in the beginning or at the end of the word? In the beginning of the word? Yeah, so that's what tells you where you use that pattern. So the AI is always in the beginning or the middle of a word, and the AY is always at the end of the word. Good. Aid. So what does aid mean? Aid. Who can use aid in a sentence? Mayshawn?
aid means
Do you have an idea? Okay.
aid means a number.
It's not a number. Aid is to help someone. So you could, you actually use a Band-Aid when you're hurt. It helps what part of you is hurt. An aid could be someone that helps you. It could be a person that helps you. But aid just means to help. All right, so Jordan, can you use aid in a sentence?
I got a first aid kit at home.
Perfect. I have a first aid kit at home. Very good, Jordan. Now change aid to laid. Change aid to laid. So we still hear that aid, but we hear a different beginning sound in laid. Change aid to laid. So you still hear the long A sound in the middle, Austin. Laid. So how do we spell the long A sound in the middle of a word, Alex?
A-I.
So we need that A-I in the middle to spell A. If we just have A in the middle, what would that word be?
Lad.
Lad. Good. So we want it to say aid, A-I. What comes first, Austin? The A or the I?
Yeah.
Laid, laid. How does that go? Aid, A-I. Good. Spell it for us, Austin.
L-A-I-D.
Laid, yeah. I laid my head on the pillow. All right. Can anyone figure out what secret word you could make with just those letters that we've used to be spelling? What secret word could we make with all of those letters? Look at your letter tiles. How can we put all of those letters together to make a secret word? Look at your tiles. See, what word do you think you could make with all of these letters tomorrow?
All of these ones?
All of these letters that we've been using, they all can go together to make a word. Do you know what that word could be? Look at your tiles. We're not using these. Mayshawn, put them down. Oh, Chardonnay is really close to making her word. What do you think? It's a word that we've used this week. We've heard in our amazing words. We made a word web using this word. Think back. What? I'll give you a hint. The beginning sound is ha. So the beginning sound is ha. All right, Chardonnay, what is our word, our secret word?
Holiday.
Holiday, perfect. Chardonnay, could you go up and try to spell holiday at our board? Let's see, how many syllables are in holiday? Oh, I like how Tamara started to clap. That's how we figure out our syllables. Ready? Let's clap holiday. Holiday. All right, let's sound up the first syllable. Hall. Ah-ol. Hall. So the first syllable is H-O-L. What's our next syllable? Hall. Day. So our next syllable is I. And then our last syllable, hall. Day. How do we spell day?
D-A-Y.
D-A-Y. Perfect. So we're spelling our whole secret word, holiday. Holiday. Who can tell me what a holiday is?
I don't know.
Alex?
Something that people come over and they celebrate it with you.
Perfect. It's a special day that we celebrate. Who can give me an example of a holiday? Mayshawn?
Christmas is a holiday.
Christmas is a holiday. What's another holiday that comes even before Christmas that we're coming really close to, Austin? What's a holiday that's going to... Thanksgiving. Very good. So they're special days that we celebrate. All right, go ahead and put your letter tiles back where they go and put them in the middle of your table.
Christmas is Jesus' birthday.
Very good. Good. All right, good job. Chardonnay is ready for our next activity. All right, thank you. Good job. Center of your table. All right, the next part, go ahead and close your books. We're not using your books yet. I'm going to give you guys some word cards. What I want you to do is I want you to work together as a table to sort your word cards by the beginning sound. So the words that have the same beginning sound, I want you to put them together. All right, so go ahead and work as a table to sort your word cards by the beginning sound. So the beginning sound has to be the same. Put the words that have the same beginning sound together. Go ahead and work as a table. So you're looking just at the beginning sound. All right, and then keep them out so that I can see the words that you put together. Good. Good, perfect. Keep going. We're looking at the beginning sound. So we want the beginning sound to be the same. So what beginning sound is here, Austin?
Day.
What's the beginning sound?
Like this.
What's the beginning sound in hold?
Smoke. I don't need it.
Uh-huh. So all the words that have the same beginning sound go with this. All right. What beginning sound do these words have? Are they the same in the beginning? No, we need the beginning sound to be the same.
Lid.
Oh, good job. Good job. So all these have the same beginning sound. Good job, Austin. All right, so we're just going to keep them right here. And then this doesn't have any word that has the same beginning sound. All right, you guys are good. All right, so these have the same beginning sound. What has the same beginning sound as these two words?
No, not
Good, just keep them here, bud.
Yeah. Like.
Good. Do these have the same beginning sound?
No.
Nope, these are over here. Same beginning sound. And then this one doesn't have anything. This is by itself, right? All right. So go ahead and give me, Austin, the words that have the beginning sound that start with read those words. When he reads them, go ahead and turn over the card. Hid. Hold. Hey. Hold on a second, Austin. Tamara, are you good? Okay, scoot in your chair. All right, read those for me again, Austin. Hid. Hold. Hay and had. All right. And then give me the beginning sounds that start with D. Tamara, give me a word that has the beginning sound that starts with D.
Day.
Day. Very good. And then the other beginning sound that we have there, read me those words. Mayshawn? What does I say? Read me that word. Lid. Lay. Did you say lay or laid? Lay. Laid. What's the last word? What does A say? A. Apple. Lad. When A is by itself in a closed syllable, it just says ah. All right, now I'm going to give you a couple other cards, and now instead of sorting by the beginning sound, I want you to sort them by their rhyming pattern. So tell me, Tamara, you okay? You feeling okay? Okay, just let me know. I know you've been sick. All right, so I want you to sort them by the rhyming pattern. Do rhyming words have the same beginning sound or ending sound?
Beginning sound.
Their ending sound is the same. So we're going to be looking for the ending sound and keeping those together. All right, so turn over your cards again so you can see them. We're going to sort them by their rhyming pattern. All right, so these are your new words. Sort them by their rhyming pattern. So their ending sound has to be the same. Don't put them on top of each other, Alex. They have to be the same. So what has the same ending sound as aid? Find another word that goes with aid. This is an A. So their ending sound has to be the same. Does this have the same ending? No. Old, hold. What would rhyme with these words? Good job. Here's some other ones. Aid. What would rhyme with aid? Aid, lid. Does that rhyme?
No.
Nope. Find the same ending. Aid, laid. Good. So that will go under that. Find the other rhyming words.
We found these. Hay, day, lay.
Good. That's perfect. Those all end with A. Okay. Find some other rhyming words. Good. Okay. So what are your rhyming words here? Oh, good. What are these words? lay, hay, day. Good. All right, can we find some other rhyming words? Hid, lid,
She said
aid. Does that rhyme with lid?
no.
No, so that would be different. Good. Where would this one go? Laid. Laid. What's this word? Aid. Those rhyme. Good. All right. And then what are these words that you found, Austin? Read these. Add. Had. Lad. Good. All right. How are we doing over here? Good. Lid.
I didn't do that.
Tamara, read this one for me. Lid.
Hid.
Hid. Good.
Old.
All right. Old. Hold. What goes with these? Had. Lad. What's this one?
Add.
Add. Very good. All right. We'll keep those separate. All right. So give me a rhyming pattern that goes with add. Read me your words that go with add. So look at your words, Meishan. Look at your words. Flip them over when I've read them. Add. What are the rhyming words with add? Tamara?
What?
Add. Try that again.
Lad.
Lad. Go ahead, Tamara. What's the other one? Add, lad.
Had.
Had. Good. All right. Meishan, give me a rhyming word that goes with lay.
Read them.
Lay. Read your other rhyming words with lay. Lay. Hay. Day. Flip them over since we read them. Lay, hay, day. All right. Give me a rhyming word for aid. A rhyming word for aid.
Laid.
Laid. Very good. Flip them over. Aid, laid. All right. And another rhyming pattern. Jordan?
Lid. Hid.
Lid, hid. Very good. And there's one more. What is it? Lid, hid, aid. And then what goes with old?
Aid.
Old. What goes with old? What goes with old? We already read these.
Aid.
What goes with old? We read aid. That goes with laid. What goes with old? Hold. Good. All right. I'd like you guys to come to the carpet. Go ahead and come to the carpet for me. Come to the carpet. All right, Tamara, go ahead and sit down. All right, so we sorted some words. First we sorted by the beginning sound, then we did their rhyming pattern. We're gonna read these words and figure out which one of these patterns is easier to read. All right, is it easier to read the words that we sorted by the beginning sound or the words that we sorted by their rhyming pattern? Tamara, keep your head up, all right? All right, let's go ahead and read these words that we sorted by the beginning sound. Hid, hold, hay, had. Okay, they all have the beginning sound. Day. Lid, lay, laid, lad. Okay, that was our first set of words. Now let's try our words that we sorted by their rhyming pattern. Add, lad, had. Tamara, look up here. Old, hold, lay, hay, day, aid, laid, lid, hid. Which set of words did you think was easier to read? Was it easier to read the words up here or the words down here? What do you think, Chardonnay?
Down here.
Why were these words that we sorted by the rhyming pattern easier to read for us? Why do you think? Why were these so much easier to read? Chardonnay, you're doing such a nice job with hand up. I'd love to see some other volunteers tell me why these rhyming patterns were easier to read. Why were these words easier for us to read? What do you think, Alex?
Because they have the same ending sound and middle sound.
Because they have the same ending sound. Very good. So if we know that this word is going to rhyme with this one, and we know how to say add, all we have to do is change the beginning sound. We don't have to figure out the ending sound anymore. We already know the ending sound is add. We can just say lad. That's the only sound that we're changing. So the rhyming pattern really helps us read new words. It also helps us to spell new words because we already know how to spell the ending sound. So I'm going to give you a couple words and you're going to use the rhyming pattern to tell me how to spell the new words. So we're going to write a new word that goes with add, the add rhyming pattern. So our new word is glad. Glad. So add, lad, had, glad. Spell glad for me, Mayshawn, using our pattern. Add, lad, had, glad. Okay, let's try that. G-A-D. That ends with add, but what was the beginning sound in glad?
G-L.
Oh, you're right. G-L. What kind of sound is G-L, Mayshawn? Goal. What kind of sound is that? What do we call that? We underline the G, underline the L because they blend together. We call it a blend. Glad. Good. So add, lad, had, glad. All right, let's try one that ends with our old rhyming pattern. Old, hold. Let's do sold. Jordan, spell sold.
O-D.
S-O, there's a rhyming pattern, so it has the same ending sound. So what's the ending sound? O-L-D. It has to have the same pattern. Old, hold, sold. So how would we spell sold? S-O-L-D. L-D. Good, it follows that pattern. Old, hold, sold. All right, let's look at this rhyming pattern. Lay. Lay, hay, day.
May.
We could do may. We could do say. Let's do stay. Stay. Chardonnay, stay. Spell stay.
S-A-Y.
That would be, let's try that one. What would that say?
No, S-T.
S-T-A-Y is stay. What kind of sound is that in the beginning?
Blend.
A blend, yeah. Lay, hay, day, say, stay. All right, let's try this rhyming pattern. Aid. Aid, laid.
K. No.
Cade is a nonsense word.
Kid. Negative.
Okay, let's try played. I like that he said played because it sounds like aid at the end, but that's another word that's a homophone. It sounds the same, but it's spelled differently. So I'm going to show you, who knows how to spell play? Play. Oh, let's see, does it end? Oh, look, play has the same rhyming pattern as lay. So it's going to have the same ending. How do you spell play? Austin?
P-L-A-Y.
P-L-A-Y, but then I hear D at the end. It says played. E-D, that old Uncle Ed. He talks about things that happened in his past, huh? Old Uncle Ed, played. So that's how you spell played. All right, Jordan, that was a good thought. Aid, laid, what's another word? Made. Made. How would you use made in a sentence? It depends. That's another homophone word.
I made a cake.
I made a cake. That would be a bossy E word. That would be M-A-D-E.
Oh, I made brownies.
Made. So when you're doing something, that's how you spell it, made. But made, like someone that helps clean your house. Because remember how aid means to help? Well, maid is someone that helps you clean. So how would we spell that kind of maid?
M-A-A-D.
What's the ending? What's the pattern? M-A-I-D. Good. All right. Give me a word that rhymes with lid. Lid, hid. What do you think, Tamara?
Did.
Jid is a nonsense word. Did. Okay, spell did for me, Tamara. D-I-D. Very good. Okay. So.
O-L-D. O-L-D. Mold.
Mold. What is mold?
Like if you have mold on your bread.
Okay, you could have mold on your bread. When something gets old, it can grow mold. All right, that's a good idea. All right, so we just talked about how rhyming patterns can help us to read and write new words. I'm going to give you a long A spelling pattern, A-I-N and A-Y. We're going to do a little word sort. We're going to try to read and spell some new words following our pattern. Okay, so in your word workbooks, I want you to open up to your next chart, and you're going to sort some words for me. So Tamara and Mayshawn and Austin, you are going to go ahead and go back to your word workbooks. I'd like you three to sit at this table. Tamara, Mayshawn, and Austin. And then go ahead and open up to your next word chart book, your next word chart page. And then the other four of you can sit at this table. So Tamara, you're going to sit right over here. I'm going to just shuffle around a bit. And go ahead and open up to your next page. You can get your pencil. And I want your chart to look just like my board up here. Let me erase my board. Good, I like how you're going to your next page in your word workbook. And you're going to put A-I-N and A-Y at the top. So go ahead and put A-Y and A-I-N at the top. A-Y, A-I-N. Now there's a spot for 4, but we're just going to use 2 today. That's it. A-Y and A-I-N. Got it? All right, good. All right, now I'm going to pass out some sounds to you that I'd like you to use to make some words. All right, so let me clear these old ones out of the way so they don't get mixed up.
One of us.
Yeah, you're right. All right, so you're going to make some words using these beginning sounds. See what words you can make to put in front of your rhyming pattern to make real words.
Stand.
Okay.
I don't have an A.
Here you go. You use your sounds. Use your sounds. All right, we're not using these. I'm going to give you new ones, all right? Here you go.
Yay.
Make some words using these ones. Here you go, bud. See what real words you can make. Make a picture in your head. See if those are real words that you've made. I'm going to come around with the iPad and let some of you write the words that you've made on the iPad. Okay, but I have to see you doing your work on your paper. You have to write your new words that you made. Tell me a word that you made, Alex.
Train.
Train. Very good. I like it. So write that under A-I-N. All right, Alex, go ahead and write train on the iPad for everyone to see. What's the beginning sound in train? It's a blend. Terrain. All right, what we're doing is we're putting our beginning sound in front of our rhyming pattern. So can you put S in front of one of these rhyming patterns to make a word? What word can you make? Perfect. Train. So Alex spelled train for us. Put that under A-I-N. Train. Go ahead and write Alex's word train under A-I-N. Good. All right. Has a beginning blend. Terrain. All right, go ahead and pass that to the person next to you. Chardonnaya, what word did you make?
Play.
Play. Good. Write play.
You don't have an A.
All right, so this word goes down here under your rhyming pattern, right here. Write it right here. Good. Sway. That's a good one, Mayshawn. What does sway mean? If you sway.
That you go down like you get on a sleigh.
You're thinking sleigh. That's a different sound. Sleigh. What's sway? Look at my skirt. My skirt sways. That means you move back and forth. You sway. All right. Stay. Good. What one are you writing? Right there. All right. X out. You wrote one.
Whoops.
All right, Jordan, write a word that you made. All right. So we had Train. Mayshawn made a good one. Mayshawn, what did you make?
Sway.
Sway. See if you can make more words, Austin. Sway. Austin, or Mayshawn, what does sway mean? What did Miss Hufhand sway?
Back and forth.
Yeah, you move back and forth. You sway. What's another word you can make, Austin?
Play.
Play.
I said play.
Okay, clay. How do you spell clay?
C-L-A-Y.
Good. All right, Jordan, what one did you make?
Stay.
Stay. Good. Make sure you're writing these on your chart. Stay. Chardonnaya, what words are you making? Do you have another word to add?
I have another one.
All right. Use your beginning sounds. What other words can you make?
Spray.
Spray. Spray. Good one. Or sprain. All right. Mayshawn made spray. Chardonnaya, what did you make?
I made play.
Clay. Okay, we have clay.
Say.
Say. How did you spell say? You wrote C-S. Write that one again. Say. I bet you can think of more, Jordan. Say, S-A-Y. Let's think of some other A-I-N words.
May.
Yeah, May. May is when Austin and I are born. May, if I'm writing the name of a month, how do I write it?
Capital.
A capital letter? Why do I write it with a capital?
Because and
Why do I write it with a capital?
say.
Why do I put the name of a month with a capital letter?
Because it's a name.
It's the name of a month. It's a name. It's a, what kind of noun is it? It's a very proper noun. Very good. It's very proper. All right, A-I-N. What are some ain words we can make? You have the beginning blend, right? Now put your ending sound. A-I-N. What word does that make? Mayshawn, what word does that make?
Day.
Sprain. Very good. Austin's mom hurt her foot. She sprained her foot. Sprain, that means you hurt it. Sprain. What's another ain word we can make with the pattern ain? What do you think, Alex? Chain. Good one. Chain. All right. Chardonnaya, what else do you have? You have another one up there that we didn't get yet. Main. Very good. All right. So these words go under ain, this spelling pattern. Ain. Good. Sprain. Some of the letters are going off the smartboard, aren't they? But you got it. Sprain. Good.
Sprain.
All right. All right, guys. You guys did a nice job brainstorming your words. Go ahead and turn to your partner and read your AY words. Read your AY words. Read your AY words to me.
Play, stay, play, spray.
Turn to your partner and read.
May, tray.
Good. All right. All right. Read your AY words to me.
Play.
Yep.
Play. A, stay, day.
That's enough. All right. Go ahead and read your AIN words.
Train. I made a train.
Read your AIN words now.
Train.
Train. Is that the only word we came up with for AIN? No. We need to write our other AIN words. All right. Read yours to me.
Train.
Sprain.
Main.
Chain. AIN. You need to put those over here, buddy. They're AIN. All right. Nice job. All right. Go ahead and we are going to come back to the carpet. All right. Our last thing that we're going to do today. Got it, Mayshawn? All right, he's just finishing up a little bit there. And we made our AY words that have the AY pattern. When do we use AY? In the beginning, middle, or end of the word? The end of the word when we hear long A. Good. So let's read these words. Ready? Eyes up here. A. Sway, play, clay, stay, spray, say, may. And then our ain words. Train, sprain, chain, main. Can we think of any other ain words while we're up here? Jordan?
Stain.
Stain. What is a stain?
A spot on your shirt.
Maybe a spot on your shirt. How would you get on a stain on your shirt?
Like if it's white. Like if you spilled like some spaghetti.
Okay, you could spill
chocolate
spaghetti
milk.
on your shirt. Good. How would we spell stain?
S-T-A-I-N.
Good. What's another word that follows the ain pattern?
Pain.
Plain. P-L-A-I-N. Good. All right. Our last activity that we're going to do is we are going to create a sentence using one of our rhyming patterns. Okay? So we're going to actually get to be Dr. Seuss today, and we're going to make some rhymes. All right? So we're going to use first just our AY words in a sentence. All right? So we want to pick 2 or more AY words to make a silly sentence that rhymes. All right? So here's an example. May I play with my friend May. I used play and may. All right. I use clay to play with my friend May. Then I use 3 words that rhyme. All right. So I want you to make a sentence using 2 or more AY words. All right. So get it in your head. I want you to tell me your sentence before you write it. All right. Here you go, Austin. Jordan. Tell me your sentence before you write it.
I spill a stain.
We're using AY words.
I spill a stain on.
No, we're using AY words. A. All right?
I play with.
You only used play. You have to use more than one AY word. Austin?
I play with my friend May.
Okay, that was my idea. You have to come up with your own. We're not using these. Don't say stain anymore. We're using AY words.
Play and May.
Very good. That's perfect. Go write your sentence. We can use sway, play, clay, stay.
I play in May when it's hot.
Okay.
I know one. May I stay home
And
while you go to the store?
may I stay home and
Play.
there. That's 3 words. Good. Tamara?
Can I play? At my friend's house?
You didn't use 2 words that rhyme.
Can I play with my friend now?
Okay, perfect. You used the word play, but that's the only word that you used. We need more rhyming words.
Today it is going to rain.
You didn't use 2 words that rhyme. You used a word over here and a word over here, but they have to follow the same pattern. They have to be AY words. Mayshawn?
May I have something drink?
You used only 1 word. We have to use 2 words that rhyme. We have to use 2 words. Chardonnay, what team are you on? Okay. We're not doing work. Tomorrow?
Today is May.
Okay, perfect.
Today I am going to play.
Good.
May I have some milk and cookies?
You only used 1 word. You have to use 2 words that rhyme. Call the cops, remember.
Can I play outside?
What 2 words over here do you want to use that rhyme? Read me 2 of the words that you want to use, and then we can think of a sentence. So you want to use play. What else do you want to use?
May.
May. Okay, let's use play and may in a sentence.
Can I play
You're saying can. Can I play?
May I play with my friends?
Very good. Good job. You used 2 words. Go ahead and write your sentence. Good job, Mayshawn. All right. Make sure you can underline your words that follow the same pattern in your sentence. Can I play today? Okay, call the cops. COPS. Okay, what does C stand for? C for, look up here. Capital. Check to see if you have a capital in the beginning of your sentence. Okay. O is for order. Touch your words and make sure you have them all. Touch your words, Alex. Can, read back your sentence. Good. Cross off your O for order.
Can I draw a picture now?
You have to call the cops. P for punctuation. What goes at the end of your sentence? Are you sure? Are you telling me something or asking me something? Asking. So what do you need to put? Good. Put COPS, bud. COPS. You need to go through your checklist. What does S stand for? Spelling. Check your spelling. A question mark looks different. That is an excited mark. Okay, read me your sentence.
Today is my.
Okay, so what rhyming pattern goes at the end of today to make it rhyme with may? Today has to have the same rhyming pattern at the end. What's the pattern at the end of may? What's the pattern at the end of may? A-Y. What goes at the end of today? A-Y. Good, Tamara. All right, underline your rhyming words.
Do we have to draw a picture today?
So you need to visualize in your head what your sentence is about and draw a picture that shows what you're visualizing. Can I play with my friend May? Good job.
May I draw a picture?
When you underline your rhyming words. Oh, I see that Jordan actually used 3 words that followed the A pattern. Okay, I play with
Clay.
clay. That has a beginning blend. What's the beginning blend in clay? All right, what do we need to do after you write your words? What do we need to underline? What are we underlining?
Punctuation, spelling,
The rhyming pattern. What words follow the rhyming pattern?
May.
Good. May and play, underline them. And then do your COPS checklist, then you can draw your picture. Yep, you're good. Good, okay, so Jordan, what are you drawing?
Walmart and the house.
Walmart? Okay, that's the store they're going to? Good. It's hot. Okay. Okay, what does C stand for?
C.
Capital letter. Do you have a capital letter? Is that a capital in the beginning? Yeah, so cross off your C for capital. O for order. Touch your words and read your sentence. May I play my friends?
Play
With my friends. So you're missing something. Check that. What word are you missing? All right, I see some really good pictures. When you're done with your picture, go ahead to the carpet. We're going to share our poem, our rhyming sentence. Quickly, Mayshawn. All right, Tamara, you're finished. Go ahead to the carpet. All right, make sure your name is on that. Okay. Good. O for order. Cross off your O for order. P for punctuation. What goes at the end of your sentence? What goes at the end of your sentence?
Period.
A period. Are you telling me or asking me something? Are you telling me that you're going to play with your friends, or are you asking me to play with your friends? You said, may I play with my friends? Is that telling or asking?
Asking.
Asking. So what do we put at the end?
A question
A
mark.
question mark. You're right. Good job. And then S for spelling. You have your rhyming pattern. Good job. All right. Now you can draw your picture. All right. Tamara, go ahead and share your rhyming sentence with us at the carpet. Listen to Tamara. Alex, wait. We're waiting for our friends. All right. Go ahead and face your friends. We're going to share. Go ahead. You can turn towards your friends. Go ahead and read your sentence. Chardonnay and Austin, I'd like you to join us at the carpet now. Quickly, we're waiting at the carpet, Mayshawn. Austin Slater, go ahead to the carpet. All right, go ahead, Tamara.
Today is May.
Today is May. So is that real or fantasy?
Fantasy.
Fantasy. Today is actually what? What month are we in today?
November.
November. Okay, good job. So what rhyming words did you use, Tamara?
May. Day.
May and today. Good. All right, Alex, go ahead and read yours to us.
Can I
All right, pencils are down. We're listening now. Pencils are down. Go ahead, Alex.
play today?
Can I play today? Good. What rhyming words?
Day and play.
Very good. They follow the AY pattern. Jordan?
May I stay home and play when you go to the store?
Good. What words rhyme? Austin, tell him what words rhyme in a sentence.
May and stay.
Good job. Is that right, Jordan? May,
And
stay.
there's only like one more.
What's the other one?
Play.
Play. Good job. All right, Chardonnay.
I
We're done, Austin. Come to the carpet.
play when it's hot.
Very good. All right, I've had to give a lot of reminders to you, Austin. What team are you on? Okay. All right. Go ahead, Austin Bennett. Go ahead and read yours.
Can I play with Can I play with my friend May?
Okay, what are your rhyming words?
May and play.
Good. Austin, read me yours.
I play with Fluffy May.
I play with clay in May. Very good. You used 3, didn't you? What are they?
Play, May, and play.
Very good. Mayshawn, your last one. Go ahead.
May I play with my friends?
Okay, what are your rhyming words?
May play.
Very good. Nice job. All right, Team 3, you are the winners of our good behavior game. Go ahead and put your papers in your mailbox and your name on a ticket, and you can line up at the door. Thank you.
I'm Team 2.
In your mailbox.
Why not?
All right. Yep, make sure your word workbook goes back in your mailbox as well. Put your name on a ticket, Mayshawn. Did you put your things away?
Yeah.
Okay, you're good to line up.
I'm
You're Team 3?
Where are the tickets?
Say, excuse me, Alex.
Excuse me.
Mayshawn. All righty, go ahead and open the door, Jordan.